Bismillahi wa salatu wa salamu ala Rasulillahi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam wa ba'd. In Juz 14, chapter 16, Surah An-Nahl, verse 120, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala praises Ibrahim alayhi salam in the following manner. Inna Ibrahim kana ummah. Verily Ibrahim alayhi salam was a nation by himself, was a community by himself. Although he was an individual, but his accomplishments were so great that he was an ummah by himself. Muhaddith Masruq rahmatullah alayhi says, I recited the verse Inna Ibrahim kana ummah in the presence of Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu, to which Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu replied by saying, Inna Mu'adhan kana ummah. That amongst us, the Sahaba, Sayyidina Mu'adh radiyallahu anhu was an ummah by himself. Obviously we know a non-prophet, a non-nabi can never be equal to a nabi. And in a like manner, a person who is not a sahabi can never be equal to a sahabi. So in the galaxy of Anbiya, Ibrahim was an ummah. In the galaxy of Sahaba, Mu'adh bin Jabal radiyallahu anhu was an ummah. And in contemporary times, with no equation or elevation to the status of a Sahabi or a Prophet, but in contemporary times, amongst the many great scholars that are still present on the earth, one person whom I can say is an ummah in his own capacity is Maulana Muhammad Ghulam Wastanwi, Hafidhahullahu ta'ala wa ra'a. When you see his outstanding achievements and accomplishments, then one would realize that in his own way, in today's time, he is like one entire nation. And the reason for me dedicating this clip and this message is, unfortunately, he has taken ill and is quite critical and serious, and he has been admitted into a hospital. So I urge you, my brother, and I urge you, my sister, that these ulama and scholars are a great asset to the ummah. Let us make dua for his recovery and the recovery of all. And I want to share with you a formula for the recovery of him and one and all. So in Surah Mu'minun, Juz 18, chapter 23, verse 115 till 118, in Qurtubi there's an incident mentioned there that Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu went to visit someone who was quite ill and unwell. And Abdullah bin Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu recited these verses in his ear. أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا وَأَنَّكُمْ إِلَيْنَا لَا تُرْجَعُونَ till the end. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala cured this individual immediately. And the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam asked him, Oh Abdullah, what did you recite? And he said, Oh Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam, I recited these verses. And he sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, by Allah, if these verses are read with conviction, then even a mountain will move from its place.